I'm Lauren Kelly.
And I'm Chelsea Beers, and you are listening to...
It's ApPARENT. Because for some people, it's just not obvious.
A weekly podcast where we discuss and laugh about parenting, all the joys and sorrows, and all the special parts of us that died as individuals. While drinking booze.
Cheers!
Finally.
Here we are.
Oh, man. Whoa.
And we're back.
Man.
We just had a fight with technology today.
And we won.
We did.
Oh, man. Victorious. Hello.
The last couple of shows that we've recorded, our audio has looked so different. It's bothering me because it was so small, and I couldn't figure out why.
Yeah. Like when we're recording, we can see the wavelengths of the sound and stuff of the sound recording, and out of nowhere it like just stopped, and we were like, what are we doing? So we recorded just hoping that the audio was still there. Anyway, apparently there's a volume control on your computer. Go into system preferences and figure it out. So done.
We got it.
Boom.
We got it squared
Hello,
away.
Zing-a-ding-ding.
It's so nice to have it back. I feel complete now. It really messed with my psyche not having that.
Right. My God. We're going to be so much funnier.
That is the reason to drink.
It's cheers. Lauren taught me that this is a Cape Cod. I thought a Cape Cod was a lot more involved of a beverage, but it's literally a vodka cranberry with a twist of lime in it.
Yeah.
This proves how good of a bartender I was.
She's like, did you not say margarita?
I had what? Not everyone just wants a shot of whiskey, please. Like, don't make me mix something. Anyway, I was a very bad bartender, but it was at a karaoke bar, so that's really why I got the job.
Well, that works.
Yeah, for
and
everyone.
What kind of stuff are people getting there? I mean, it's not mixology at that point. It's just, vodka cran or whatever.
Yeah, it's super easy it's the bar where you get a bottle of beer or every ingredient is in the title of the drink. You know what I mean?
Right.
Right. Vodka soda. Great. I know what goes in that. Okay, you got it. So, vodka Red Bull. Yep, we have both of those. You're coming right up. Here it is.
I do miss bartending a little bit.
You make really good money bartending. Yeah. And it's so immediate. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you get all those tips and you're like, sweet, like, I'm good. And then the paycheck comes and you're like, oh, right. I totally remember working that. That's so weird. I forgot.
But you know what? When I was bartending in New York.
I love that place.
And they don't pay you a lot, like, on your actual paycheck.
Oh, no. Your paycheck is
you make, like, $4 or something.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
Your tips are so good.
Your tips are so good. Yeah. And that's what makes it worthwhile.
Quick, easy money tips.
Oh, man. So, I mean, you guys listen to this. It's, Monday when these go out. You guys listen to them whenever you can. But we're recording pretty early today. And and I decided to go and get a Brazilian wax before we recorded.
That's really early. Like, you think it's bad to have a cocktail this early. It's really bad to get your HooHaa trimmed or...
Oh, yeah. It totally took the place of coffee this morning. Like, it just... You don't need coffee when you're violently being cleansed of body hair with hot wax.
Why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know. It's so excruciating. Like, but it's so quick, and it makes me feel prettier. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like my self-esteem goes up. I walk a little bit taller, which isn't saying much, but so
I felt like you were taller when you showed up today.
Right, because I'm not being weighed down by my pubic hair. So I did it. I went and got it done. Now, getting waxed, it does a lot for your self-esteem. Like, just women. You feel, it empowers me, and I don't understand why. But here's the thing. It is expensive to get that wax done, right?
Yes.
So you go and get your Brazilian done. Now, Brazilian is everything. You just take it all off, right?
Yeah.
So I go and get a Brazilian done because... Well, when this comes out, I'll be on my tour. But I'm going on my tour in 4 days.
Yes.
And I am I'm a mixed bag of emotions right now because
Why?
I'm super excited. I'm nervous, I'm anxious, and I'm terrified of leaving Chance for that long. So I'm going through all these things together, right?
Right.
Now, I knew that going to get waxed would just like bump my confidence up a little bit because I'm going to be on multiple stages in states and countries I've never been to. So it's like, this is a new thing. So I need to go in with as much confidence as possible. Great. So I go and get waxed this morning, right? And it cost $54 for me to get my Brazilian done.
Right.
And then I was driving here to record with you, and I was thinking, yo, if we break that down, that's like $7 a strip of wax that she did. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's a lot of money.
Yes.
A lot.
But you don't
and
have
she
to...
gets tipped too.
Mm-hmm.
So she's not only playing with vaginas all day, but she gets money.
I mean, it's a super glamorous job, clearly. Yeah, no, I can't imagine. It's expensive to be a woman just in general.
Mm-hmm.
But see, it's interesting that you say that that's going to give you more confidence when, I mean, your vagina is not only in pants, but then you also wrap it in underwear most of the time. So
Right.
you've got multiple layers between the actual vagina and the world, yet
Right.
it makes you feel confident
Yeah.
because you know
because I feel
that
it's
it's
like
all...
it's an internal thing for me. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, I just that just makes me feel I'm a little less gorilla like. You know,
Yeah.
like I just feel slightly prettier, and that does give me a boost of energy on stage. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know why, but it's like a mental thing.
But it
for
saves
me,
so
you
much
know?
time too. Like for 4.5, 5 weeks, you don't have to worry about it. You know what I mean? It's just taken care
And
of.
I'm gonna be on the road, and I'm gonna be with friends. We're gonna be staying at like hotels, so I don't know if I'm gonna go swimming or
Right.
you know what I mean, or if there's gonna be beaches. I don't know where we're going.
Right.
And so it's like I need to be prepared for anything. And so
And if the vagina is taken care of,
then the rest of the problems just fall off of the planet.
just
Like,
go away. But you know,
just-
you know
everything
what?
falls into place
It's
when you
interesting
have a
because-
bald vagina.
The other day, I had an issue where I went to go to the bathroom and it was like midday, and I realized that my underwear were inside out.
Wow.
And
so at that point,
it's the exact opposite of a confidence booster. I'm like, I don't
Right.
have my life together at all.
Now, at that point, do you just keep them inside
Yeah.
out, or do you
Yeah,
flip
because-
them like it, and then it's a brand new pair of
Right,
underwear?
I
Like,
mean,
you know
right.
what I mean?
And when you get midday and you realize you've done that,
Yeah.
and then you didn't even notice it, then you're like, does it really matter? Why do underwear have certain sides? I didn't notice, and it was fine. So
Right.
why can't I just wear them however I wear them?
Right. Now, are you a thong wearer, or
Yes.
are you okay? I've been fighting for thongs for so long. Everyone in my so many people in my life are like, no, how can you wear those? How can you wear those? They're so uncomfortable. And I'm like, no, they're absolutely not. And they say you get all that fabric in your butt, and I'm like, no, there's barely any fabric in your
Right,
butt.
that's the point.
It's
Yeah.
not regular panties and they just like put a scrunchie on it
Right.
and you shove it in your butt crack. That's not how thongs work. There's barely any fabric, and I don't like panty lines. Panty lines are the bane of my existence. I hate panty lines. On me, you can have them. I don't give a shit. But I don't like them.
Yeah.
My butt's big enough. People look at it anyway. I don't need guidelines on
Right.
there as well.
Look over here.
Right.
My logic is I used to wear the Hanes Herways, the bikini ones, all the time when I was younger and growing up.
Yeah.
And my logic became, you're going to get a wedgie anyway. So something's going to go up your butt regardless. So it might as well be smaller.
Okay.
And you get used to it. You don't feel it.
I don't feel it at all. No.
You know? Where if it starts out not in your butt, then you definitely feel it when it creeps in your butt.
Yeah.
But if it starts out in your butt and that's just how it is, it's like you've made a relationship and you're already okay. You know what I mean?
Good. Yeah. Now, if you had gone to the bathroom in the middle of the day and noticed that your panties were on
Backwards.
then we
Yes.
would have an issue.
Yeah. Actually, I have a couple of pairs of underwear that are always, it's like, oh, I haven't done laundry and I'm down to this one pair, and you put it on and it rides up the wrong way, and you're like, this is why I don't wear this pair of underwear.
Everyone okay, here's a question.
But I keep them anyway.
Everyone has those panties that they're never your go-to. They're never your go-to. They're disgusting. They have holes. The elastic's done, or you wear them on your period. Everyone has those.
Yes.
And we don't throw them away.
Why? Yeah, why?
We'll search. We'll move them multiple times in the morning to get to the ones we want. Oh, thank God. Here's ones that I want. Throw those away. No, I can't. I can't throw them away. Once when I was dating Josh, I actually came home and I found a pair of my disgusting panties in the garbage. And I said, why are these in the trash? And he was like, well, look at them. And I'm like, what are you doing?
I like the way the string is about to fall.
I've had those since 5th grade. How dare you? But we all have those. You have those. And that is a level of a relationship.
Commitment. Who says I can't? Hold on.
To share my disgusting, preteen panties in the same bedroom that you're sleeping in, that's an honor. No one sees these. That's a badge of honor. And I'm not throwing them away.
That's so funny. But we do that with a lot of stuff. Like
I have to talk about that on stage. I have to write that down.
The underwear are like one thing, but we do that with a lot of things.
Yes.
Like that we have that we never use, we never, do anything with.
No.
Like cups. We have a lot of cups in my house.
Yeah.
And there's certain cups. Everybody's got their certain cups that they use every day. Or like for me, I use my water bottle every day.
Right.
But all these cups just sit there. And it's like, why do we have all these cups? No one ever uses them when they come over.
Yeah.
Why do we still have them?
Yeah, I do that with mugs.
Yeah, that's another one.
I do that with mugs. And you know what? You know what screwed me with mugs is fucking Shutterfly. Destroyed my life with mugs. Because you can put a picture on a mug. And that damn app I have on my phone. So now anytime, and Shutterfly has deals every damn day. And so then I'll just get a text. Hey, guess what? Hey,
this is a mug for $3. Hey,
this is Shutterfly. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, Shutterfly. This is Shutterfly. Hey, for today only, you can get a mug for free with any picture from your phone on it. And I'm like, done. I'm done. Shutterfly. Here's all my money. Here. Yep. I have to get a mug. I have to get a mug.
You know what you should do is take out those wonky ass panties and take a picture and put them on a mug.
Right.
Panty mugs.
Here, do you want some tea? Yeah, here's some tea. Come to my house. We have dirty panty mugs at my house if you want. I made you a mug, right? Didn't I give you a mug?
Yeah. You made yourself a mug with our sweater picture. Oh yeah. You don't give the mugs to people. You just make them for yourself.
You haven't been a lucky recipient yet.
We had for the holidays this past year, we got an ugly sweater that was connected. It's like a Siamese twin ugly sweater.
Yeah, it's a 2-person sweater, so one person has their right arm out and one person has their left arm out, and then your other arms are just hidden in the sweater, awkwardly touching the other person. It's so awkward.
I mean, yeah,
but it's hilarious. It's hilarious.
And we wore it. We wore it to a party, and everyone was like, "What are you guys?"
But anyway, it's perfect because the picture's hella long because
it goes around the whole mug.
And it does. It wraps around the mug. I was like, oh, thank you, Shutterfly, for your mug deal. Yes, I will pay $10 in shipping and get this free mug that I don't fucking need.
Because you only drink 1 cup of coffee at a time.
Right. And I'm not an avid tea drinker, but there's something about mugs and I don't know what that is.
Here's a question. Why don't we use mugs for more things than just coffee and tea? Why don't we use mugs for soup? Why don't we use mugs for cereal? I mean, it makes more sense if you think about it. You hold the mug and you got the cereal in there. It's probably more like a serving size anyway.
Wow.
And you can hold it.
I feel like, yeah, but they would have to be that weird, like, soup mug, like, mug with, like, like a cappuccino mug, where it's, like, got a big opening.
Why?
Because a regular mug, putting a spoon down there and getting cereal up,
Oh, yeah.
no, you're done. That's all over your floor. It's not, no, that's too messy.
I was going to get rid of all the cups and just go mugs moving forward.
Soup, I could get on the soup train with that. But cereal, no. You need a bigger opening, like the top hole needs to be
The
large.
top hole.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
For the cereal.
You know, it's like this show. It's like where is this show gonna go when we started with hoo-ha's and hairs?
Right. Well, the show's like
Hoo-ha hairs.
the first show, like the show came into existence because we were talking about being parents, and now we're just talking about vagina hair and eating cereal out of mugs. So, you know, the evolution is really. I hope you guys have been keeping track of this arc that we're taking you on. This
And people wonder why we drink.
right, and have 10 listeners. It's so good. I'm down with
My Cape Cod looks more like water.
It absolutely
does not have the right amount of cranberry juice.
Of anything. Yeah, no.
You know that cranberry juice is weird too? Like this cranberry juice, and I don't know who bought it. It wasn't me because it needs to be just the Ocean Spray cranberry because look at the color of it.
Yeah.
It looks more like iodine than it does cranberry. It's probably better for you. The Ocean Spray one probably has all this dye and stuff.
But that's the thing, is that people drink too much cranberry juice cocktail, and that's not cranberry juice. If you drink actual cranberry juice, it's hella tart, and you can't drink it by itself because it's so tart.
Right, so we mix it with vodka.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we need to make it palatable. And we're going to have no UTIs, so you're welcome, waxer. I'll see you in 4 weeks.
Do you do that? Do you make your appointments ahead of time?
I do.
Oh, wow, that's cool. You save money if you do that, I think.
I do, but then I always cancel them or change them.
I do too.
Always.
Yeah, so I never do it.
Yeah. I do, and then I change it. If it saves me $1 there, then great. That's awesome. Then my wax was $53. I'll take it.
You can't do anything with $1 anymore.
Oh, my God.
You can't.
You can get a McChicken.
Can you?
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, who eats those?
Not me. I didn't even know you could get anything at McDonald's for that much.
Yeah, you absolutely can. I know, like $1 now is just it's almost obsolete. It's crazy.
I got a mosquito bite on my toe.
Oh, that's terrible.
It's like right there. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
And it's like aggressively.
Don't scratch it.
Oh, but I have to.
No.
It's so good. And it's like, what was the mosquito thinking? Like, that's the area right on my big toe knuckle is where I have this thing. And it's like, why? Of all the meaty places on my body, like you went for the toe knuckle?
Mosquitoes, dude. Oh, man. Now, 'tis the season for them right now. And everyone's camping and, like, it's just, they're so annoying. They're so annoying. When they get to your ear.
Yes.
God. Have you ever had one laying in bed and there's one in your room?
Yes.
Oh my, it's worse than a horror movie.
It's bad.
Because you hear it and then they get close and then you're like, and you can't go to sleep. It's like, where the fuck is it? Like, I mean, it is one of the most anxiety-ridden experiences a human can have.
That's the times that I'm glad when we were in the camper or whatever. My son Cameron, the bugs love him. I don't know. It's like his blood is better than mine. Mine probably just tastes like vodka. That's probably why they normally stay away.
Right.
But when I'm with him, they don't bother me at all. It's like he's my repellent.
You just walk around with him as a
son, come on over here.
Human shield.
Will you come on over here with me?
That's hilarious.
Yeah, as long as there's somebody else, right?
Right.
That they like more, then it's a win. We're literally almost 20 minutes into the show and we have not talked about anything of importance. Mugs, muffs, and mosquitoes.
Nice. There you go. Oh my God.
I'm going to write that down.
Do you need me to spell mosquitoes for you?
Yes, please.
Muffs, MOSQUITOES. Quitto. Oh, there we go. She ran out of paper. Yes. So, I recently had to make a wedding cake for a friend of mine.
Okay.
And I make cakes. I don't know if you guys know that I make cakes. So
have you come up with a name yet?
No, I have not. I have not come up with a name. I make cakes, and I recently had to deliver the cake to the wedding reception in San Francisco. Now, we live in Benicia, so San Francisco is roughly a 40-minute drive, right? And that includes traffic and bridge and shit. But driving with a cake in your car is one of the scariest. It was like driving when Chance first came home from the hospital. Like, I was driving with, like, that level of care. And I was so scared. And then I thought to myself, what if I get, like, in some sort of road rage incident and someone's like, why are you driving? I have cakes. I have cakes in the car. Like, it's vanilla buttercream and lemon cake. Can't you see the importance of what I'm doing? And it was just, it was a very terrifying
But people
moment.
do it. So, I mean, why? You know, like, how? There's got to be a better way, right?
Well, it was not assembled. I will say this. So they were each in their own cake box.
Okay.
Okay. And then I transferred them each to the venue.
Okay.
And then I assembled and built the cake up there.
Okay.
You don't travel with a stacked cake. Like, that's just ridiculous. But it's also choice if you have someone in the car holding the cake. I did not have that.
Right.
So not only am I traveling with multiple cake boxes in my car, but the air is blasting in my car because it's a hot day.
Right.
And this buttercream. It's butter. Right. That's it. And it's just, so the air is blasting. It was Antarctica in my car. And I'm going like 45 on the freeway. I mean, people hated my guts. But it proves how irresponsible people are on the freeway, and it drives me absolutely crazy. I never thought about it, A, until I was a parent, and B, until I had to transport cakes. Now I'm like, slow down, leave 10 minutes early. I don't understand the need to speed on the freeway where your passengers fear for their life.
And your passenger is a cake.
My cake felt safe. I really want my cakes to feel safe in my car. So, but that's something that
it's a good point.
That's something that makes me nervous. And with you, your kids are, closer to the age of driving than Chance's.
Oh yeah,
I mean slightly, barely closer, but I mean, him on a big wheel is something to see.
My kids have no drive to drive. Oh. They just don't want to do it.
I don't get that.
I mean, literally, I have a car that is sitting there because I got a new car.
Yes, congrats.
And thank you. And it is just, it's there, ready and waiting to be driven. And they aren't doing anything with it.
It's just fascinating to me that you are willing to give them this car, blah, 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 blah. But I don't understand that they don't want to drive, but I will say that does put my mind at ease.
Because they won't be on the road.
And having a 16-year-old on the road is one of the most terrifying thoughts. Because we've talked about this so many times in the last few episodes, is that 16-year-olds, your thought process is bullshit. You don't know anything yet. You think you know everything.
Right.
And every single thing is like the end of the world to you.
Right.
So the thought that you are now moving this hundreds of pounds of steel and metal...
Yeah,
it's a terrifying thought.
Yeah.
And people on the road, I mean, I get road rage like crazy, and I understand, but it's just immediate when people get in the car. Right. Like they have no patience. They don't look, they don't listen, they don't use their blinker. These are all things that drive me crazy. Yeah. But then when you add that plus the speeding on the freeway, just stop. Yeah. It's not that important. I watched an accident.
I will
a couple
say
weeks
this.
ago. I saw it fucking right in front of me, and it was terrifying.
Yeah, you have not had very good luck on the road the last couple of months, I would say. You're just luck on the, and granted, you're on the road a lot. Because not only are you going from gig to gig to gig, I mean, you're constantly driving. You got your dad on one end of the town, and your mom's over here, and then you got going back and forth to the city for the shows and things like that. It's in Sacramento. It's a lot of driving.
Stockton. Yeah, it's shows all over the place. Because in the Bay Area, everything's spread out.
Yeah.
When I was in New York, I could do, multiple shows a night because you're on an island.
Right.
You can get there by a subway, by a taxi. You can walk. It's like, and so here everything is so much more spread out, and it's hard. But it's just slow down. Stop. Just stop.
For the cake's sake.
Think about my cakes and slow down.
My cakes and my kids.
My cakes and my kids.
It's true. It's a good point.
It's just scary.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations on your new car.
Thank you.
Lauren is keeping the tradition alive of only driving Volkswagens.
That's right. Baby number 4.
She has the 4th one.
I pulled the trigger and I did it, and I feel guilty as hell for it. But you know what? I keep, every time I say that, I feel bad. I have to remind myself that it's okay, because I feel guilty about spoiling myself. My other car, baby number 3, is still running. She's still kicking. She's 10 years old now, so
Yeah.
she's got some miles on her.
But that's a good car.
But she's a great car.
Yeah.
And but I did want the newest Beetle because they are kind of styled after my first car, which is 1969 Volkswagen Beetle, and I really wanted one. And I wouldn't have done it if we were gonna have a baby or something like that, because it's just really not convenient, especially after like putting Chance and my nephew and stuff in the Beetle. It's not very easy with a car seat, but whatever. But that's not the case. And my kids can barely fit, but they should be driving their own car now. So I should be able to have what I want to have.
Yeah.
And I work really, really, really hard. And up until this purchase, since being a part of this family, I have worked really hard for everybody else. And it was time to treat myself.
Yeah. I think your kids are 15, 16. Is that right? 15, 16. So your kids are 15, 16.
No, 15, 17.
Oh my gosh.
Derek's 17. Yeah.
15, 17. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
So 15, 17, and you have been wanting a new car for over a year, easily.
Yeah. Oh yeah, years actually.
And
16 was the year they came out.
I think the fact that you can get a car, you don't have to, you're not in the place where you need to get an SUV because you guys have soccer every soccer practice, or you don't have to deliver this. You can get a car literally based on exactly what you want. Mm-hmm. You don't have to have any of these other factors helping make your decision. And I think that's really, really special, because almost no one else can say that.
Yeah, no, I'm glad I did it. And it was cool sitting there in the dealership and telling the guy, it's an easy sale. I'm an easy sell.
Right.
Because I know exactly what I want.
You know what you want. Yeah.
And I come in for that exact thing.
Right.
But the guy didn't realize how deep it was. I mean, my email, for example, is VW69.
Right.
I have a Volkswagen tattoo. This is the real deal.
Right.
And this is the 4th car that I've had, and it's the 4th Beetle that I've had.
Right. So you're not gonna just.
It would be weird to get a Tesla at this moment, but I would.
Get a Dodge.
Right. I would, but yes. Yeah. No, it was time, and I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
And she's gonna be hot off the press too. No one's ever put their butt in her seats except me.
So is it gonna say 0 miles on the thing?
It'll probably have a couple of miles because they got to get it from the port.
Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh.
But still, could you imagine?
Oh my gosh. You have to take a picture of that.
I know.
It's going to be there. Yeah. There's going to be 11 miles on that car.
I can't wait. You know what I will say? It was really hard to give my down payment and not leave with a car. They sent me home with an envelope and I'm like, this is weird.
Right.
Because that's never happened. I've always, And
I feel that way. That's something, that's a level of adulting that I don't think I'll ever get used to. You know, it's like I need to give hundreds of dollars of my money like just to remain in this house.
Right.
Or I need to give you hundreds of dollars of my money just so that my phone doesn't get shut off.
Right.
It's like I don't have you like in my mind as a kid, you know, it's like, oh, I give you this and I go home with candy. Like it's like, you know, I go home with something tangible that I can hold.
Or what about my son getting his wisdom teeth out? We have to spend thousands of dollars and they take something away.
And he has less than he walked in with. Right.
Yeah.
That's very true. And that's something that's very adulting.
It is.
Yeah, here's $1,000. No, I don't need anything in return. Thank you so much. Here it is. I'm just glad I could do this for you.
And that's why they created drinks.
That's why. That's right. And then we pay for that too. Jesus.
Worth it.
Hey, you can check us out individually on our websites, chelseabierce.com and lauren-kelly.com, to see all the super exciting things we're up to.
And make sure that you like, follow, and share. We're on YouTube, we're on Facebook, we're on Twitter at It's Apparent Pod.
And if you wouldn't mind, please review us. We'd love that.
Yeah, make it count. We out.
Boom. Bye.